Hey guys, it's Alex. I am not going to make a long video today, since every time I say that I end up taking 20 minutes to explain some topic that randomly pops into my head. Just kind of hoping a topic would randomly pop in my head, but no. Just a quick update, I guess. I did not get up early today, but I also didn't go to bed earlier. I went to bed at like 1:30 because I was watching some videos about programming and stuff like that, and it's given me an idea. I kind of want to make a programming channel, or at least you guys might remember my mention of NeuroJunction. I haven't really done anything more with it. I might focus that more on programming. The stink bug video that I made, the one video that's on that channel, still gets views and comments and stuff like that. I mean, it's not anywhere near like, you know, PewDiePie or anything like that. But I think it's almost nearing like 10,000 views or so. I'm not 100% sure, but I know at one point I believe it was at like 6, and that was a couple months ago. So I don't know. I guess the question I answered was a useful question to answer. So, but I would like to spend some time focusing on making some programming videos, because I don't do enough programming outside of work, mostly right now, lately at least. That's because I don't get to be outside of work really that much. So, like last night that was really nice, but it ended up just being a night of like watching videos, and I took Ben for a walk, and you know, just kind of cleaning up the house and stuff, because with the fact that I work so much, it ends up being this like, just, you know, when I get free time, it ends up just kind of being recovery from the not times, you know. So like, it's like, oh, I'm actually home now. Now I can actually clean up this mess that I made because I didn't have time to actually clean it up before. So, but I'd really like to get some more time in my life. I'm really getting sick of having no free time to do anything. That's not saying anything necessarily about my job or anything like that. It's just in general, I feel like I don't have enough free time. So I feel like everything's kind of always happening, and I'd like to be able to just focus on my projects and say no to the things I don't want to do, you know. So like, I'm gonna be focusing on doing that more. Derek Sivers said it best, I think, that if it's not hell yes, then it's hell no. Basically, it's like, if you're not extremely excited and super pumped about doing something, then don't do it, kind of thing, you know. So yeah, I just, you know, I want to make programming videos. I don't know if anyone is actually going to watch this, but if anyone does watch it and has any interest in them, check out my channel NeuroJunction and let me know what kind of things you'd like to watch. Like, I really like genetic algorithms and neural networks and like math things, you know. Like right now, the series I'm watching is on building physics, like simulating physics. It's about a book called The Nature of Code, and it's made by the author. It's pretty freaking awesome. And I've read portions of it in the past, and I've made examples from it in the past and stuff like that, and I really liked it. So I'm rewatching the videos now, or I'm watching the videos now because I found that they exist. So, but I don't know, like I've always really liked like life simulators, sort of genetic algorithm and neural network things, where you basically, you know, you give a set of parameters to this object, and then you let it wander around the world, and the way, based on how it interacts with other things, kind of like a more intelligent but less intelligent cellular automata sort of thing. Like cellular automata is, this is going to be an interesting video, I guess. Cellular automata is like so the game of life, the Conway's game of life is a huge example of this, like a very famous example of it. Basically, all of your, I don't remember the exact rules, but all of your, you look at a cell, and like a certain cell, like, you know, if you have 50 of them, you maybe look at the 23rd one, and if you have 50 of them and they're in a 10 rows and 5 columns, you might look at the third row and the second cell, and then you look at its surrounding members, and the way it survives is based on its surrounding members. If it's got like 2 or more surrounding members, or if it's got like 2 surrounding members, then it reproduces. If it's got like 3, then it dies because of overpopulation, and if it's got none, then it dies because of starvation or something like that. And the basic idea is that the basic idea is that you're kind of simulating life in a way, and I like that kind of thing. So, and genetic algorithms, you generate, a random population that somehow represents what it is that you're trying to do. So, like, if it's race cars, you build a random population that have certain sized wheels and have a certain aerodynamic structure and shit like that, and then this is odd. But then you test them against something, some sort of physics test or something in this case, or if it's like, the one I did in the past, or one of the ones I did in the past, which I thought was interesting, was a genetic algorithm to make like math equations that add up. Like, so like you're like, I want the number 47. So then you have your parent and your other parent, and like, it's using basically survival of the fittest in that way. So then you have, say the first population has 5 members. So to re-explain it, basically you have these numbers, these 5 numbers, 5, 7, 10, 15, 5, 7, 10, 15, and 35. And then you fitness test them. So your fitness test would be whatever in your situation. If it's the race car example, then it's an aerodynamic test. It's some sort of physics simulator that tests how aerodynamic the thing is and stuff like that. If it's our math problem, then we just see how close adding 2 numbers gets to the goal number. So our goal number is 47, and your fitness test would be add them together and see how close it is to 47, and then your fitness would probably be it would definitely be, but I was going to try to do it real quick, but I'll just theoretize it. Woo! Your fitness would be some product of how far the number is away from the goal. So in this case, it's 5 away from the goal. All of the other ones are going to be at least 10, and so you would see that the fitness of that one would be the highest, and the 35 and 7 would be the highest. So then you take 35 and 7 and you breed those with the rest of the population, you breed the rest of the population kind of with a distribution that favors those ones, as in like 35 and 7 will be bred more with the other ones than the other ones would, and that's done with math and probabilities and stuff. And basically what you're saying is the ones with the highest fitness get the highest number, and then you distribute the breeding based on that, then distribute the randomness based on that. And so then you get more numbers out, and usually there's some sort of mutation function, because otherwise you'd hit like a local minimum and you'd never really grow out of that. So now you mutate, so then occasionally like something else adds itself to the stream. So occasionally you might randomly add 1, and then you'll find that, if 35 and 7 were just being bred out repeatedly, and they were always just coming up 35 and 7, and you randomly added 1 to one of them, then you'll find that you get 43, and that does better. So then you start breeding with the new one, etc. I don't know why I'm explaining genetic algorithms to you. I could do that in another video, and I will. That'll be NeuroJunction's topic. If you want more information about this, watch NeuroJunction and go subscribe. It's on YouTube, just like this one. So, but I've gotten interested again so that's my project currently, apparently. And apparently I just want to talk about it because I'm just telling you about it all excitedly. So, thank you guys for watching. I hope you gained something from this, like, ridiculously long commercial for NeuroJunction. But, focus on your projects, and if it's not a hell no, or if it's not a hell yes, it's a hell no. Thank you guys for watching. You guys are effing amazing. And I'll see you tomorrow.